Say hello to the 2025 BYD Sealion 7, the latest all-electric SUV that's making waves not just in China, but globally. If the name sounds new to you, you're not alone. But BYD is quickly becoming a serious EV heavyweight, and the Sealion 7 might just be its most important move yet. Sleek design? Check. Impressive range? Definitely. And the tech? Let's say it's anything but basic. So, what exactly does the Sealion 7 bring to the table? How does it drive? How far can it really go? And is this the EV that could finally tip the scales in BYD's favor outside of Asia? Stick around. We're diving into everything that makes the BYD Sealion 7 one of the most talked about electric SUVs of 2025. This is Parth, and you are watching MotorNation. Let's start with a quick overview of what the 2025 BYD Sealion 7 is all about. The 2025 BYD Sealion 7 is a sleek, all-electric mid-size SUV that's built on BYD's brand-new E4 platform, designed specifically for EVs. It offers both rear-wheel and dual-motor all-wheel drive setups, with an expected range of over 300 miles, thanks to BYD's efficient blade battery technology. On the outside, it's sporty and aerodynamic, while the cabin is modern and tech-heavy, featuring premium materials and BYD's signature rotating touchscreen. With its blend of style, performance, and cutting-edge EV tech, the Sealion 7 is clearly gunning for rivals like the Tesla Model Y, and it's not pulling any punches. Let's take a closer look at what's powering this ambitious new electric SUV. At launch, the Sealion 7 offers three main variants, each with its own personality. The base model is a single-motor, rear-wheel drive version producing 230 horsepower. It's designed for efficiency and everyday practicality, with a relaxed driving feel that's perfect for city commuters or anyone who wants maximum range without the extra cost. It uses BYD's ultra-safe blade battery, with a capacity of 71.8 kilowatt-hours, delivering a claimed range of around 323 miles on China's CLTC cycle, which would likely land closer to 250 to 270 miles in EPA terms. Still, that's solid for an entry-level EV. Step up, and you get the long-range rear-wheel drive variant, which bumps the power up slightly to 313 horsepower and swaps in a larger 87 kilowatt-hour blade battery. This one stretches the range to an impressive 373 miles CLTC, or roughly 300 miles EPA, giving you even more freedom between charges. Despite being rear-wheel drive, it still offers a smooth and confident driving experience, with just enough punch when you need it. But if you're looking for the version that really shows off what BYD's new platform can do, it's the dual-motor all-wheel drive performance model. This one cranks out a healthy 530 horsepower and around 500 lb-ft of torque, pushing the Sealion 7 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.3 seconds, which for a mid-size SUV is genuinely quick. It uses the same 87 kilowatt-hour blade battery as the long-range version, but naturally, the extra power eats into the range a bit, bringing it down to about 292 miles CLTC, or roughly 240 to 250 miles real-world. And here's the cool part. Because the Sealion 7 rides on BYD's new E-platform, the AWD model doesn't just add another motor. It brings independent torque vectoring, lightning-fast power distribution between the axles, and even limited off-road capability, something most urban-focused EVs skip entirely. Charging is also handled well, with DC fast charging support that can juice the battery from 30 to 80% in around 25 to 30 minutes, depending on the version. Not class-leading, but still quick enough for most day-to-day needs. So whether you're after range, refinement, or raw speed, the Sealion 7 lineup offers something for every kind of driver. It's practical, quick where it counts, and backed by one of the most advanced battery systems on the market today. Step inside the 2025 BYD Sealion 7, and it immediately feels like you've entered a tech-forward lounge on wheels. The design is clean, minimalist, and modern, but not cold or sterile like some EVs try to be. There's an actual sense of warmth here, with thoughtful material choices and a layout that clearly prioritizes both style and usability. Front and center, you're greeted by BYD's now signature rotating infotainment screen, a massive 15.6-inch display that literally spins from landscape to portrait at the tap of a button. Whether you prefer vertical scrolling or a widescreen view for navigation and media, you get to choose. And honestly, it's more than a gimmick. It's one of those little things that makes you smile every time you use it. Alongside that, there's a fully digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel and a head-up display that projects key info right onto the windshield. The entire cabin feels like a connected, digital environment, but without being overwhelming or cluttered. The seats are plush and supportive, with high-quality materials that vary by trim, real leather or suede-like finishes in all trims. The front seats are heated and ventilated, with available memory settings and even massaging functions in some markets. Rear seat passengers aren't forgotten either. There's plenty of legroom thanks to the long wheelbase, and the floor is nearly flat, which adds to the spacious, open feel. Comfort-wise, the Sealion 7 does a great job of keeping the cabin quiet and composed, especially with the dual-motor version's active noise-canceling system. The suspension is tuned more for comfort than sport, absorbing daily bumps with ease, though we'll touch more on driving dynamics in the next segment. In terms of tech, the Sealion 7 is packed. Beyond the rotating screen, you get a high-res 360-degree camera, AI-based voice assistant, over-the-air software updates, wireless phone charging, and available premium audio. Depending on the trim, it could be a Dynaudio system, which sounds crisp and powerful. There's also a full suite of smartphone integrations, though Android Auto and Apple CarPlay may vary by region due to ongoing software partnerships. Cargo space is also quite generous for a mid-size SUV. You've got a large rear boot, around 500 liters, 17.6 cubic feet behind the second row, and folding the rear seats down opens it up enough for road trips, grocery runs, or a full weekend getaway. There's also a front trunk, or frunk, which isn't massive, but perfect for charging cables or smaller bags. Now, when it comes to safety, the 2025 BYD Sealion 7 doesn't just keep up with global standards, it's aiming to set a few of its own. Now, as for active safety tech, BYD brings its full suite of advanced driver assistance systems under what it calls D-Pilot, and it's no slouch. Standard features include automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, and blind spot monitoring. There's also rear cross-traffic alert, door open warning, and intelligent speed limit assist, which reads road signs and helps you stay within posted limits. Higher trims, or AWD models, add even more, including lane centering assist, traffic jam assist, and a highly capable 360-degree camera system with transparent chassis view, which gives you a virtual look underneath the vehicle. Incredibly helpful for tight urban parking or light off-road situations. And for those who like that extra layer of convenience, there's automated parking assistance, along with driver monitoring systems that can detect fatigue or distraction and gently nudge you back into focus. In global markets, BYD is also pushing to meet the latest Euro NCAP and CNCAP standards, and while official ratings for the Sealion 7 are still pending in many regions, early crash test performance is promising, especially when combined with the brand's track record in safety testing. Alright, let's break down the pricing for the 2025 BYD Sealion 7 in Europe, because while BYD is still building its brand across the continent, it's coming in strong with a pricing strategy that undercuts many of the more established players. The lineup starts with the Sealion 7 Comfort. This is the rear-wheel drive entry-level model with 230 horsepower and a 71.8 kilowatt-hour blade battery, offering around 520 kilometers of WLTP range. In most European markets, This version starts at about 43,000 euros, making it one of the most affordable electric mid-size SUVs with real-world range and features. Step up to the Sealion 7 design, and things get a bit more premium. You still get rear-wheel drive, but now with a larger 87 kilowatt-hour battery and a bump in power to 313 horsepower. Range increases to a WLTP estimated 570 kilometers, and you'll see extras like upgraded interior materials, larger wheels, ambient lighting, and additional driver assistance features. Pricing here sits around 46,000 euros to 47,000 euros, depending on your market. Then there's the top-spec Sealion 7 Excellence AWD. This is the full dual-motor, all-wheel drive model with 530 horsepower for 0.3 seconds 0 to 100 kilometers per hour performance and a sportier driving experience. Despite the power boost, it still manages around 500 kilometers WLTP range, thanks to clever battery management. This flagship version is priced at approximately 49,000 euros to 50,000 euros, which, considering its performance and tech, makes it a real value alternative to something like a Tesla Model Y Performance or a Mustang Mach-E AWD. So, after taking a deep dive into the 2025 BYD Sealion 7, what's the final takeaway? Well, this isn't just another new EV trying to make a splash. It's a full-on statement from BYD. With its sharp design, seriously competitive range, and a cabin that's as high-tech as it is comfortable, the Sealion 7 isn't playing catch-up. It's aiming to leap ahead. Whether you go for the efficient rear-wheel drive variant or the high-performance AWD version, the Sealion 7 delivers a driving experience that feels premium without a premium price tag. Add to that BYD's ultra-safe blade battery, a robust list of features even in the base trim, and a price point that undercuts many European and American rivals, and you've got something that's more than just compelling. It's disruptive. Of course, BYD still has to earn long-term trust in some European markets, and its brand recognition isn't quite where Tesla or VW are just yet. But if you're someone who's willing to look beyond the badge, the Sealion 7 offers real value, real innovation, and real range, all wrapped in a surprisingly refined package. In short, it's not just worth a look, it might be the smartest electric SUV most people don't even know about yet. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you consider switching to a BYD? Let's talk. See you in the next one. And as always, drive electric, stay curious.